Okay, it's time for the daily poems, July the 8th. There we go. Look at them. Just look at them. Perching on that line. They think the garden's theirs, but it's not, it's mine. Just let me out for a minute, and then I'll have my nap. If you had any sense at all, you'd give me one of those flaps. That way I could protect you from these flying imbeciles. I'd bite their bloody wings off, and they'd know how it feels to be grounded when I know I could do so much if I could fly. There'd be no more bird shit on your car as those idiots fly by. Starlings, sparrows, magpie, I'd have them all for tea. Think of the money you'd save not having to feed me. But not for me, I'm grounded, so I just have to creep right up close behind them before I aim my leap. And oh, the satisfaction as I tear them limb for limb. Next door's dog is watching, but I'm not scared of him. He's less free than I am, and thanks to his bulk, can't fit through the fence, so he just sits there and sulks. Oh, you've let me out now the birds have gone. Don't worry, I'll be patient. I'll wait till later on. What's that? Oh, you're shuffling. Sounds like a little mouse. I know. I'll bring you a gift and I'll put it in the house. Not that I get any thanks for bringing you such a treat. He just looks ungrateful and she's pinned in her seat. Would it really hurt you to show some gratitude? I rid the place of vermin, I present you with some food, and you don't even eat it. You throw it in the bin. There are millions out there starving. Waste is such a sin. I see you got that box out again, the one that looks like a cage. Yes, you know the one that gets me in a rage. The one you put me in to see that bloke in the white coat who stuck his fingers up my arse and didn't even leave a note. Yes, the one who cut my balls off, seemingly with your permission. Yes, you. I'd have hardly done it of my own volition. I mean, who'd choose to do that before the age of 4, especially with that tortoiseshell living right next door? You've got a lot to answer for. You owe me bed and board. I've seen the freedom some cats get, the ones who live abroad. They roam the streets in sumptuous heat and do just as they please. They shag 10 times a day and walk around with ease. And I've seen the documentaries when you think that I'm asleep, when I'm curled up in a ball and you don't hear a peep. I've seen my massive cousins wandering the plains and having steak for dinner almost every day. Not for them this processed shite all mixed up in jelly that I pretend to like so much as you tickle my belly. Okay, I like the ticking, but I think you get my point. There's nothing quite as tasty as a gazelle or zebra joint. And why this fascination with fish? They know anything about cats. We're not too fond of water, so how'd you come up with that? When would I ever meet a fish develop such a taste? Fortunately, I eat anything so it doesn't go to waste. There's a fox out there now. I'll have a go at him too. He's so bloody stupid he's scared of tiger poo. I suppose that's one advantage of this enforced domestication. Food, drink and shelter and a TV education. I think I'll have a wash now just before my tea. Do you mind looking away? I'd like some privacy. I think you get a thrill, you perv, out of watching me over my legs and licking where my balls should be. What's that? A ball of string? You do realise I'm 3. I'm almost middle-aged. Your games are not for me. Okay, then I'll just run after it, just to help you out, you understand. You can't afford to let these balls of wool get out of hand. Open the door, I need a poo. I'll do it over there, between the slide and swing ball, just by the stripy chair. Hang on a minute, that's not my scent. Someone else has been around here. Another mog has wandered by who fancies his chances, I fear. Hold on tight, I'll be alright. I've had these challenges before. If he knows what's good for him, he'll not want to feel these paws. It means I might not be back until the morning, so you don't have to wait. I'll see this interloper off, then I'll go out on a date. There's a Siamese at number 3. She's never allowed out to play. But I found a gap in an old cat flap just the other day. I make a fuss of her and I make her purr, but one thing I never do is get my leg over, and that's all thanks to you. So when you hear the shrieking and the wailing throughout the night, it's not the sound of fighting, it's us protesting for the right. It's not the sound of foxes, for they can shag away. It's the sound of us getting our own back. We intend to make you pay. Meow.